data is not always what it looks like. A password stored as a string of random characters might not be random at all, it might be encoded. It might be compressed. It might be both, 7 times over. This episode is about learning to see through the disguise. We will decode base64, break ROT13 with a single command, and unpack a file that has been compressed 7 times in 3 different formats. Let's connect. Connecting to level 10. Logged in as Bandit 10. The password is stored as base64. Let us see what we are dealing with. Let us read the file first to see what base64 actually looks like. That string of characters ending in equals signs, that is base64. It is an encoding scheme that converts binary data into printable ASCII text using only 64 characters. It is not encryption. There is no key. Anyone can reverse it. The base64 command with the D flag decodes it. We pipe the file content straight in. There is the password. Base64 is everywhere, in email attachments, web tokens, API keys, cookie values. When you see that equal sign padding, think base64 first. Level 10 done. Connecting to level 11. Logged in as Bandit 11. This time the password is encoded with ROT13, every letter rotated 13 positions through the alphabet. Let us read it. Looks like random text, but it is not. ROT13 is a Caesar cipher with a shift of 13. Because the alphabet has 26 letters, applying ROT13 twice gets you back to the original. It is its own inverse. The TR command translates characters. We give it 2 sets, the encoded alphabet and the decoded alphabet. It swaps every character from the first set with the corresponding character in the second. Password revealed. TR is one of the most underrated tools in Linux. It can do character substitution, deletion, and squeezing in a single pass. You will use it in shell scripts constantly. Level 11 done. Connecting to level 12. Logged in as Bandit 12. The hardest in this episode. Data.txt is a hex dump of a file that has been compressed repeatedly. We need to reverse the hex dump, then keep decompressing until we reach the password. Let us start by creating a temporary working directory. Let us see what the hex dump looks like. A hex dump is a human-readable representation of binary data. Each pair of hex digit is 1 byte. XXD with the R flag reverses a hex dump back into binary data. We pipe it to a new file. Now the file command tells us what the binary actually is. This is our investigation loop: file, rename, decompress, repeat. It is a gzip file. We rename it with the correct extension and decompress it. Check what we have now. Be the zip2 this time. Different compressor, same idea. Check again. Gzip again. We keep going. Check. Now it is a tar archive, a file containing other files. We extract it with tar xf. List what was extracted. Check the new file. Another tar. We keep peeling layers. List and check. Be the zip2 again. Check. Tar again. Check the final extracted file. One last gzip. Check what we finally have. ASCII text, we are done. Let us read it. There is the password. 7 layers of compression across 3 different formats, gzip, be the zip2, and tar. The lesson here is the loop, file to identify, rename with the right extension, decompress, repeat. That methodology works on any compressed file you will ever encounter. Let's clean the working directory. Level 12 done. And that is episode 3. 3 levels, 3 encoding systems, base 64, ROT13, and lead compression. The pattern across all of them is the same. Data that looks unreadable always has a structure. Find the structure and the data opens up. Episode 4 is networking and protocols, SSH key authentication, netcat, SSL, and port scanning within MAP. If episode 3 was about reading data, episode 4 is about moving it. Subscribe to follow the full series. Drop a comment on how many decompressions your level 12 took. See you in the next one.